Can y'all hear me loud and clear? Can y'all hear me loud and clear? How is my volume tonight? Y'all let me know how my volume is tonight. Is it balanced? Not too loud, not a lot of echo and all that shit. Yo, Billy, any echo or anything like that? No echo. I just want to make sure there's no echo, and I want to make sure everything. I want to make sure everything is loud and clear. No echo. No nothing. You know what I'm saying? Good deal. All right. So what I did was I went on ahead. No more microphones. I'm not doing any more mics or anything. I just put in my Samsung Bluetooth, my Samsung Pro earbuds. No microphone. No more microphone. No more trying to get the sound better with a microphone. Just using my Samsung Bluetooth. My Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro. And we're gonna do it like that from here on out. So no more headphones, no more none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got two pairs just in case one pair goes dead. I got two pair, you know what I'm saying? So no more of that shit there. You just doing it Bluetooth, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we gonna do it. That's how we gonna do it. Appreciate Billy kept getting on me. Billy said, yo, Zoe, you having it sounded better last time, but you still having a lot of echo in the background. I'm done. I was tired of having echo, tired of fighting with it. So I just went on ahead and connected. So I'm all Samsung out now. I got my Galaxy Watch, got my Galaxy Tab, got my Samsung monitor right here, and I'm on my Samsung laptop. So we just gonna do it like that from here on out. Fuck it, we gonna rock it easy. All that trying to be hard shit, we're not doing that no more. Plus, I like not having the headphones over my ear. You know what I'm saying? More bass like a real man. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yo. What's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football family? It's your boy Alonzo 1219, AK Harlem Hurricane motherfucking Zoe, back in the building. Let me explain. Yo, hit the like button. I'm a little agitated right now with the family. I'm a little agitated with the family right now. You know what I'm saying? Yo, turn that down. I don't need no copyright. Turn that down. Tatiana, turn that down. I don't need no copyright strikes or nothing. I can't hear that stuff. I'm a little aggravated tonight with the family. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I'm a little aggravated. I guess I'm gonna have to do a giveaway in order to get people to comment in the comment section on the videos after they upload or whatever. So if I have to do a little giveaway for people to make a comment, you know what I'm saying? Because that doesn't cost anything and it truly helps out a lot. But the last video I put up, I'm just saying, I'm gonna go back in the last video that I put up last night, right? Um, we had a total of 6 comments in the comment section. The video I put up today, we had a total of 10 comments in the comment section. Come on, family. Y'all help me out. Y'all help a motherfucker out, man. Like, y'all help me out, bro. Y'all help me out with this shit. I'm trying to get this shit back going. I got some giveaways I'm gonna do this year, but if I got to do a giveaway for people to comment, then if that's what I gotta do, that's what I'll do. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I need people to hit the like button. I need people to comment. I need people to know who the fuck we are, man. I'm gonna start doing this shit for the streets and just for the real ones that fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going nowhere, man. I ain't going nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Hurricane Logan said need to look for a co-host for Twitter Spaces to get this fan base back to the old days, bro. Trust and believe that family. Twitter have me back to the old me, and I don't want to be that way neither. Because Twitter fingers is crazy. I got a $5 donation from Slow Folk. I appreciate that, my brother. Real talk. Got a $5 donation from Slow Folk. I got a couple text messages I want to read real quick, like let me see something real quick before we get into this. All right, Appalachian State Offensive Coordinator Frank Pounce has agreed to come to Miami as quarterbacks coach. All right, he's Appalachian State State's offensive coordinator. That's a big. Appreciate that, my boy Billy hitting me up with that. He was OC at App State and was an offensive coordinator and left the job that to go work under our OC, the Michigan OC. Also, Frank Pounce was being looked at for OC job with us and Auburn, and he chose to come to us as a quarterback coach. Um, and learn. And I have a feeling Gaddis will only be. I can't pronounce the new coach name. Is Gottis? Gaddis will only be here for 2 years. Will promote Pounce. Mario is thinking ahead for the long game. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that information, my brother. Um, so yeah, that's a good move. First off, it is Black History Month, so I do want to give a shout out to Coach. If somebody want to pronounce his name for me better, I'm saying Gaddis. I'm just gonna call him Coach G because I can't pronounce his name, so I'm gonna call him Coach G. But it is Black History Month, so I'm gonna celebrate him today on Black History because he's the first Black American coach to be an offensive coordinator for the University of Miami. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to celebrate that. He's the first Black offensive coordinator for the University of Miami. It is Black History Month, so I'm definitely going. You know what I'm saying? Give him kudos for that. You know what I'm saying? Coach Mario must have been thinking about his Black History Month when he did that. You know what I'm saying? So first Black offensive coordinator at the University of Miami. Um, Tatiana, turn that down. I can hear it in here. I don't need a copyright strike now. I talk to my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate that. Have to put that out there, man. Um, Hurricane. Um, so man, it's definitely big things, man. I'm truly happy with this coaching staff. This coach, hey, Hurricane, whatever you got going in the background, I need put your mic up, my brother. I'm truly happy with this coaching staff and everything that we have going on with this coaching staff. Listen to me. I said every coach that come in here, I'm giving a B plus. Nobody's getting an A. Every coach that come in here, I'm giving a B plus until they earn the A. But what I can say is the hiring technique and everything that Chris Ball has done since he's got these coordinators in here is A plus. The people that he has surrounded himself, they're A plus. It's A plus hires. Um, we said we wanted a coaching staff that is known for developing players, being able to reach these players and do every. Listen, I have no complaints at all about any coaches that have been hired under this coaching staff. It is to me it's unbelievable what Coach Mario has done in this short amount of time. He took his time. He took a lot of criticism from a lot of us for how long he took to hire these coaches. You know what I'm saying? He took a lot of criticism on how he hired these coaches and everything. But at the same time, I'm going to like this coaching staff is shaping up to be seriously on paper one of the best coaching staffs, you know what I'm saying, in a long time for the University of Miami. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I love everything about this coaching staff. I love the swagger that Coach Cristobal, the energy that he's bringing. He's not hiring no name coaches. He's not hiring first time coaches. He's not hiring coaches in training. He's not here to teach coaches. It's none of that shit there. What he's doing right now is bringing in guys with a track record, with proven track record that can coach these young men and get us to that level where we want to be at. Like I said, that $20 I'm gonna put that $20 donation back up there for my boy A Boogie. Put your seatbelts on. Mario getting ready to start this coaster. No BS. Run hard, hit hard. Let's go. 100, man. I'm gonna pin that comment, man. I'm gonna pin that one, man, because like everything. Well, I can't pin. I thought I could pin. I can't pin it. It won't let me pin it. But I might can pin it over here. Let me see if I can pin it over here. Let me see if I can pin it. I won't let me pin it for some reason. I don't know why. But that comment need to be pinned, man. It's definitely a great hire. Um, I'm gonna start letting people talk. I'm gonna mute some mics because I don't want everybody going crazy. First person there was Hurricane Logan. See if he got his sound. I'm gonna see if he got his sound right real quick, like, and we gonna get it going. Most definitely would truly appreciate your support on the Cash App, on a donation tip. Every dollar matters. As you guys see, I went and ordered my earbuds because the audio was really bad, and the earbuds are definitely not. They weren't cheap. I ordered 2 pair of Samsung Galaxy Pro earbuds. You know what I'm saying? Here's the second pair right here, just in case the first pair goes dead. You know what I'm saying? Because I want you guys to be able to hear me loud and clear. And we're going to do this shit for real. No more bullshit. Fuck the dumb shit. We're going to rock CWO in the motherfucking building. Hurricane Logan, what's good? EAB, what's good? Lenore's, what's good? Hurricane Logan muted himself back. So AB, you was the first one in. You second one in. What's good with you, bro?
Hey, brother, how are you, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I can hear clear. Everybody hear me clear. The system looking good.
Are you excited?
I'm overexcited, bro. I'm overly excited right now.
I'm hyped. You know, listen, you can tell in organizations like sporting organizations, you could always kind of tell the direction that things move by, like what you were saying, the decisions that are being made as far as personnel, as far as staff. There's such a thing as momentum, and you can tell. What were we, like number 66 or number 68 a couple of weeks ago in recruiting?
69, but you know, I said when that number was out, I said we would finish in the top 20.
Yeah.
Everybody called me crazy. Remember that? I said we would finish in the top 20. Remember that? Everybody said, ain't no, we 67, hopefully 30. I said, no, we'll finish in the top 20. We at 15.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I'm excited,
so,
man.
Can your boy get fuck that? I'm going back to my old me. Fuck that. Can I? Because being a nice guy don't get me nowhere. Being a bad guy don't get me nowhere. So fuck that. I called that shit again.
Hey Zo, but I just come on here and say, man. Hey Zo, I just come on and say, man, keep doing a good job. Keep doing what you do, bro. It be you. Fuck what everybody else think about you. That's all I want to preach.
Preach.
I'm gonna tell you what got me a little bit aggravated. What got me a little bit aggravated, and it's no disrespect, because I have no ill will towards Paul or nobody. I have no ill will towards Paul or nobody. But I asked people who watch my videos to comment in the comment section, right? People who say they rep CWO, say they ride with me. Just after the video upload, even if you was in a live stream, go back and type a couple words in. One of the comments in the comment section, I'm gonna read one of the comments in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being honest with you. I know I get off sometimes. It is what it is. But these are the things why I ask people. You know what I'm saying? Just do me a favor and comment in the comment section. Help me brother out a little bit. One of the comments in the comment section from my last video was, the guy with Brandon Merriweather be on Wednesdays around 6. I think, with Paul, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. He has a pretty good show as well. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Paul doing his thing. No disrespect. But how is somebody comment about Paul's show? Actually, Paul's show comes on at 8 o'clock tonight. How does that get a rep in my comment section? I can't get people to comment. And that was only 6 comments in that video. That was one of the 6.
Well, mine is that I love your show, and you the real deal, Holyfield, and that's it. You're a real dude. You got a real show, and all that other shit is negativity trying to come into your world. Put that barrier up and push that shit off. So.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying that's why I ask people to. If you can't donate a penny, I don't mind. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you think about the video. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
Let me know what you think about the video. So yeah, I'm with you on those hires, man. Those hires are 100, bro. And y'all do go check out Paul tonight at 8 o'clock. Real talk. Y'all go check Paul Scoop on you. Y'all go check him out at 8 o'clock. He's been doing some good shows. Hold on. We got a $10 donation from Christopher, Chris, my homeboy Chris, and another $25 donation from Justin. Love, my brother. Love. Thank you guys so much. Every dollar count. What happened to everybody? What happened to Ariel? What happened to y'all? What happened, Ariel? You got off. I'm gonna put the string key back in the chat. Everybody, I don't know what happened to everybody, so I'm gonna put that string key back in the chat. Everybody, I don't know if it kicked everybody off or what, but everybody just got off. There you go, Ariel.
My bad.
Yeah, my bad. What's good? What's good? What's good?
No, my bad. It jumped off real quick. Look, homie, I gotta be honest with you. Like, as a fan, as a football fan in general, to see the momentum that we're getting and to think with TVD and that cannon, if they can get this offensive line and this running and the running back room is like, oh my God, man. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's me being biased, but I think that this really swing in a good way because I don't feel like we're now investing into a hope. When the money is spent to bring in winners, well, at that point, there's got to be a certain expectation. You know what I'm saying? Like, Manny was able to float because Manny was never head coach. Rick bounced. Nobody expected it. They panicked. They didn't know what to do. They snatched him, and that was the truth. And he did the best he could. But you're bringing in somebody now that's on a different stature. You're bringing in a professional, a proven winner, somebody that's known. Those expectations, that bar goes up now. And with what's already being accomplished, I think that I'm telling you, man, with TVD, the arm, the speed, an offensive line.
TVD is
he's gonna help the running game because you know.
Listen, this dude is like
he's got an arm.
TVD will kill you on swagger alone. Man.
Dog, he's confident for whatever. Like the kid's young.
This dude will kill you on like my boy Good say. Kill you on swagger alone.
Yeah.
TVD he is the personification of swagger. Like I don't and what makes me say that is even when he threw interceptions last year, like the interception he threw when we lost that game against who was it when he threw it at the end of the game? Like it bothered him, but he bounced back. Like he didn't put his head down, he shook his head. You could see that frustration and it's not just his skill set, it's his mindset. You know,
I want to see Zoe, if we can get a line going and we get these backs clicking, go ahead and line up man to man on that press coverage.
See, I'm a little different from you on the offensive line thing, man. See, I don't think that we have as much issue on the off. See, I break down football. My breakdown for football is probably different from a lot of other people's breakdown.
Sure.
See, everybody can say offensive line. My thing was play calling, period. Because if you look at the games when TVD was in, and you look at the games when and I'm gonna say his name when Perry was in. Like I said, I can go back to the Oklahoma State game. I keep going back to that game. Yep. You look at those games when the field was spread. Look at how Killer Cam caught the ball out the backfield, and look at how he ran that 90-something yard touchdown. Just look at how the holes opened up because I don't care how big and strong your offensive line is. If you got 8-9 men in the box, you're not running. You're not. I don't care how big and strong your offensive line is. When you have 8-9 men in the box because they're not afraid of you attacking. But when TVD in the game, those linebackers can't sit there because when those tight ends and those receivers hit those slant patterns, instead of those balls getting knocked down, he's hitting them. That ball is going over the fingertips of the offense or over the linebackers, and it's hitting those guys right where they're at. So they're not able to cheat up. Now they have to cheat back. When they cheat back, what does that do? That opens up running lanes. It opens up lanes. Not just that, TVD throws the ball off his back foot on the run. So when he goes to run, he doesn't have to set himself to throw the ball. He doesn't have to stop and square his body up. I watched him throw a crossfield route over his left shoulder from the right hash mark.
We said it last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. From the right hash mark, he's running and then throw a cross body. That's the hardest That's one of the hardest passes in all of football to make. But because of his height, and his arm strength and his confidence, he's
Yep.
able to make that throw. He's able to make that throw. No disrespect to King. No disrespect to King. He's able to make that throw that King couldn't make because of his height. He wasn't blessed with that height. And that height truly means a lot when it comes to being a quarterback.
Hey,
Just like that, it's just like you trying to have. See, when I compare height on quarterback, people think I'm killing King. Just anytime we talk about positions, we talk about running back. Do you want a 5'8", 160 pound running back? Would you want that? 5'8", 5'7", 160 pound full time running back. You wouldn't
no.
want that. You know why? Because there's not enough power there. He's not
He's
built
got to
for
be
that.
195, 205.
Yeah, he's not built for that position.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by the height with TVD being
Yeah.
6'4", 6'3.5", 6'4", and with a wing with a 70-something inch wingspan, he can see over that defense. He
Boy,
can
he's getting stronger.
Yeah, he could throw the ball over that defense, over those
Yeah.
linebackers, and it makes those linebackers now have to back up. And for that read option, it opens up the running game. So I'm not as hard on the offensive line because I've seen games differently compared when TVD was in the game and other quarterbacks was in the game that couldn't, whether you're tall or short, if you can't read the defense, or you can't deliver that pass, and those linebackers, everything you're gonna do, they're gonna cheat up. One thing I can say though, they do have film on TVD this year. I want to see how he reacts to what's going on. Shake, what's going on, bro? What's good with you, Caniacs? Caniacs, you froze up. I can't see. I don't hear nothing. I just see you sitting there. I think he done froze up, man. Yeah, who we got? Who is this? Michigan 91.
What's up, guys? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother. What's going on with you?
What's up, big man? Hey, no disrespect. Like I said, I've been watching your show for a while. I love your show. You know, I just wanted to speak a little bit about Josh Gottis. Like I said, and this ain't anything disrespectful to Miami or anything like that. If Josh Gottis goes to Miami and he becomes a success, nothing but love.
Bless. What's
You
up?
know, that's nothing but love. I really
I'm
hope he does
telling you.
that. The thing with Josh Gottis, though, I do want to mention is because me being a Michigan fan, if you notice, a lot of Michigan fans weren't really that upset when he left. We were more upset when Mike McDonald left. Josh Gottis, this particular year, if you look at Michigan over the years, is what put him on the map since he's been at Michigan. He was not good last year at all. He was really iffy in 2019. Bad play calling. This particular year put Josh Gottis on the map because if you look at the way he was running the offense, you look at Hassan Haskins, our running back, it was a one-trick pony operation. Every game, the commentators were saying the same thing. Michigan is just imposing their will. They knew what we were going to do. We had a running back that could average 5 to 6 yards a carry up until we got up to Georgia. And we were just running over them. It was not a – I mean – I could have coached that offense. I mean, and I'm not trying to overhype it. I mean, that may be a heavy statement. But what I'm saying is everybody knew what was going on. Everybody knew the plays that were getting called before it happened. It wasn't a lot of.
Now,
Go
was
ahead.
the
I'm
bowl
sorry.
game that Michigan made it to?
Let him rock. Shake. Let him rock. I'm
Well,
listening. You got to let him rock.
you know, like I said, what he was
rock.
doing. Everybody knew the plays that before they even happened. There was not a lot of trickery. I think he's going to have a harder time with if he doesn't have a star player that can kind of carry the teams. I'm just going to be dead honest with you, and I'm throwing Michigan under the cloud a little bit under this because we're going to have trouble this year because we lost Hassan Haskins. Hassan Haskins got us as far as we did. Now we had some really good tight ends. Our wide receiver got injured the first game. We had a star wide receiver. He got injured the first game. If you notice, our quarterback really couldn't do much of nothing. So what would happen during these games is usually we would start out, we'd run the ball a couple of times, we start throwing the ball. Cade McNamara couldn't do much throwing. Hell, let's just go back to running. And the running would do it every time. Now we do a couple short throws and stuff like that, but my basis is this year kind of more or less put Josh Gottis on the map. I don't think Mario Cristobal would have hired him if he was the head coach of Miami last year. And I know it was a COVID year, but look, teams still won and lost. Everybody was going through the same thing. 2019, he was okay in 2019. If he does do good there, because I don't hate him at all, but I do think that I don't know how much y'all paid for him, but I don't know, man. I don't know what y'all think about him, but what I thought about him, Michigan, he was not the core, and I know for a fact the reason he left Michigan was because they weren't paying him what he was wanting to be paid, and the reason they weren't doing that is because to be honest, he wasn't really having a good tenure up until this year, and they were
Now,
wanting to see. We'll see. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Can I interject a little bit? Now,
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna say this right here. There's not too many offensive coordinators under Jim Harbaugh that's been good.
True.
From the NFL all the way back to Stanford. Not too many offensive coordinators ever were good under Jim Harbaugh. You can't name me really any because Jim Harbaugh runs the offense, not the offensive coordinators. He makes the play calls, not the offensive coordinators. All right, so that's why his offenses always get stale in his second and third year anywhere he goes, because he doesn't know how to open up offense and he controls the offense because he's a quarterback guru. All right, you said another thing about the talent level.
What bowl game did Michigan make it to this year?
Listen. Hold on, let me finish. Let me rock with this. For a second. Another thing, right? You made a statement about the talent level we got. They didn't have a quarterback like TVD at Michigan. They didn't have a quarterback nowhere near as good as Tyler Van Dyke at Michigan. They didn't have the receivers and tight ends that Miami has. At Miami, right? And the thing is, Mario is not going to restrict his play calling because we had the same problem with Rhett Lashley until Rhett Lashley got the quarterback that he wanted in Tyler Van Dyke. And Rhett Lashley his offense did not explode until he got Tyler Van Dyke, the quarterback that he wanted, and he was able to open up his offense. So I understand what you're saying about Gottis, but I put a lot of that on Jim Harbaugh because if you look at the history of Jim Harbaugh from Stanford all to San Francisco to Michigan, he's never had an offensive coordinator that did good. He's never had that guy. You know what I'm saying? He hindered San Francisco's offense. He hindered Stanford offense. And he's also hindering, I think it's more of an indictment on Jim Harbaugh. That's why I feel like he's the most overrated coach in football.
I agree.
West Name has a better record at Stanford than Jim Harbaugh had at Stanford. And he surpassed his record faster. And he threw the ball more with a two tight ends, like Stanford only had, I remember that year, 3 years before the COVID year, they had those two great tight ends. And he used them. Andrew Luck, the other quarterback was under, Andrew Luck played 1 year under, I can't think of the coach name.
I think Hogan was the quarterback.
Yeah, and then Hogan, and those guys went to the Rose Bowl and all that. Without, you see what I'm saying? So to me, it's more of an indictment on Jim Harbaugh than it is on Gottis, because I'll judge Gottis on what he does when he has an offense. And the good thing about Mario is Mario doesn't call offense or defense. So Gottis is going to be able to use his offense. So I want to see what his offense is. You know what I'm saying? Before I put an indictment on it, because I've never been a big fan of Jim Harbaugh, because to me he's overbearing and stifling, and he stifles every offense that he's for any team he's ever coached.
So let me get this straight. Like, what year did Gottis win OC of the year?
He won it this year. That's what I was. Wait.
So time out.
Listen. No, he's a Michigan. I can't listen to me. I can't listen. I didn't watch. Listen,
he's speaking the truth.
A lot of players, a lot of coaches can win certain things. But what I'm saying, I'm not going to debate. Listen, I'm not going to debate Michigan football with a Michigan fan. He brought up a lot of stats, a lot of legit stats. And a lot of time you win offense and defensive coordinator of the year when you have a solid season with a solid team. That's like every year recruiter of the year is at Alabama. Every single year, right? Is that Alabama making a recruiter of the year, or is that the recruiter? So I'm not going. He won offensive coordinator of the year this year. That's why I said everybody gets a B+ hire from me. He's not an A+ hire from me until I see what style.
Wait. Can I just say this?
Yeah,
like if you was hiring an offensive coordinator and the criteria for being a great offensive coordinator, like I think that's probably like one of the highest or the highest accolades you could have as being an offensive coordinator, winning that award. So
Oh, yeah,
how
most
is
definitely.
that not?
I agree, but
I'm
if you
just
look at
trying to
page
figure
one
out
and that's
like
all you
what's
look at, then
what's the
No,
like
no.
what's
No,
Be
the
real.
negative
You
part
can't compare
of
that dude without a quarterback like TVD, like you said. You're
No,
comparing
but
somebody that had a minimal talent throwing the
well,
ball. When you get this guy that can run
yeah.
the ball and establish a line, and you give him a quarterback that you try to play, you play press on, and he can drop it over you, that's totally different, dog.
and a
Well, he
stable of
didn't do it
running backs,
last year or the year before.
and a stable of running backs and a stable of tight ends. And you already said that Michigan was a one-player team. They didn't have the receivers. They didn't have a
No.
tight
I
end.
don't think
And
it.
Oh, bro.
I
They
mean,
didn't.
it was just that
Come on,
simple. It was
man.
just about the
hold
running
on.
back, and that was it. So the
Yeah,
receivers didn't make
they-
any plays this year
no,
for Michigan.
but listen, what he's saying is they didn't
No,
have
he
the
compete. He
listen,
boxing it up,
Shake,
bro.
Shake, listen, that's not what he's doing. Shake, that's not what he's doing. Shake, that's not what he's doing. He said that they didn't have the talent. He's saying they
We
didn't. So he's actually giving saying Gaddis had a
Gad is
good
more credit.
he's
well,
actually
if
giving
you listen,
it.
if I could say this, what I'm trying to say is, yes, Gaddis won Offensive Coordinator of the Year. If you want to look at page one, and that's what you want to look at, and you're just trying to find that shiny person, he did win it this year. And I don't want to say too, when he won that award, he spoke. And I know the game. I know you're gonna give your coach props. That dude was talking like, and just for the record, I'm a Harbaugh fan, but I wanted him to go this year. I'm tired of his BS. I think he's overhyped too. But what I'm trying to say is he did win Offensive Coordinator of the Year because Michigan got as far as they did. Michigan was a one-trick pony this year. I'll be the first one to admit it. We've got a five-star quarterback that's going to be starting next year. We've got some real talent that's going to be filling the void. Do I think we're going to go that far next year with that talent? I'm not sure. Hassan Haskins, if you watch the games, when nothing else was working, which usually it didn't because we didn't have a quarterback, we could rely on that one person. Hassan Haskins on offense, it's a two-sided game. I know defense too, but he really carried the team a long way up until Georgia. When we got to Georgia, we tried that thing. Hassan Haskins got blown out the water. Nothing else worked. Josh Gaddis didn't have nothing else. And I'm not saying it's all Josh Gaddis. We didn't have the talent, but what if there's years where Miami don't have the talent either? I'm not saying that he's a bad
We're
person.
not in that position.
That's never going to happen.
Miami's always going to have the talent, dog.
Yeah,
Michigan has talent too, man.
No, you ain't recruiting South Florida, man. South Florida's speed. You're talking two different animals.
No, listen. It's a different level
just said
of talent.
they didn't have the talent.
It is a different level of talent between Michigan and Miami. It is. I'm serious. It's a total because Michigan.
Thank you.
They go to Ohio to get most of their talent, and they actually come to South Florida a lot. Miami doesn't have to leave the state of Miami. Like the most recruited photo in the nation is South Florida.
You better look up Northwestern High School football, Carroll City, South Dade.
Are they going to recruit? But they're going other places too. What I'm saying is, if Michigan played Miami this year or last year, they would have killed them. So you can't say it's different. It's that different. That Michigan would have killed Miami this year.
Listen, I'm not saying they wouldn't have, but it wouldn't have been because of talent. It would have been because of being out coached. It would not have been because of talent. It would have been because of coaching.
I think Miami's been struggling for a really long time, man, and I know there's talent there.
Because of coaches, though. Because of coaching, it's been a problem. It's been a problem. First of all, you got to realize we were under five.
Was struggling for a really long time.
We didn't get off of probation until Mark Rick's last year at Miami. We didn't get off probation to Mark Rick's last year. We was on probation from 2000. Damn it! When did that news break with your boy? 2000.
Well, we had the problem with Shapiro, and I think that was like 2018, 20.
No, that was like 2010.
That was early.
No, I'm sorry.
A long time
ago. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That was like 2015.
No, that was like 2010. Whenever Shapiro was like,
I think Jacorin was still.
That was Al Golden's first year.
Jacorin was still.
We was on probation basically from Al Golden's first year to Mark Rick's last year. That's how long we were on probation for.
Well, and I understand that. What I want to.
That's 6 years of probation.
Well,
and Miami still average a top 15 recruiting class, top 20 recruiting class every year.
Yeah, well, Michigan
But
usually does that too.
But it's no disrespect. The difference in a 5-star athlete up north and a 5-star athlete in South Florida or Atlanta is a huge difference. The
Position
talent,
Yeah,
wise, I think
the
I'll say
talent
that.
I
level.
I'll
agree.
say position wise, I
Yeah,
think
the talent level is different.
because
Miami
a
went from the
Nebraska
60s.
offensive lineman or
Yeah,
Oregon, like one
yeah,
of those guys,
yeah,
Midwest dudes, like O linemen,
yeah.
they built different, bro.
Miami
It's
went
the
from the
speed.
69th rated recruiting class when Mario took over to 15th, and that was a couple of months.
And
We
I,
got
yeah,
we have the number one. We have the number one recruiting class when it comes per player in the nation.
mhm.
We have the number one recruiting class per player in the nation, and we only have what 14, 15 players signed, and we're the 15th rated recruiting class in the nation.
Well,
We've always had talent. We've always had talent from we've all. It's been the coaching point. The thing. Like I said with Gaddis, like you said, he didn't have the talent. I'm not going to judge him on what he did at Michigan for 2 or 3 years he was there. I'm gonna judge him on what he does at Miami,
I
and I'm
agree.
not giving him an A higher now. I want to see, just like I'm not giving Mario an A higher, but the way he put his coaching staff together with the experience of a guy like Gaddis, and there's a lot of teams that wanted him as well. It wasn't just Miami who wanted him. Alabama wanted him. Georgia wanted. There was a lot of teams that wanted him, and Miami was able to get him. So there's something to him that people see.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think and see, that's the thing I want to say too is I think it could go both ways. I really do. He had a smash mouth this year at Michigan. We had a star-studded team on offense. Primarily, we had one player that really pushed a lot of weight. And when we played Georgia, it just didn't work, and we didn't have anything else. And we can say it's the
Well, I
talent,
mean,
but
you can't.
Well,
you
it
got
didn't.
That's
It
what
didn't
we
work
You
for
were
can't
Miami
beat.
missing
either.
here, though. We were missing the smash mouth here. Like we
Yeah,
need
you
that
can't beat
smash mouth
Georgia.
element to what we do already.
Yeah, you
but you got to
can't beat
understand
a
though, a
top
lot of those
SEC
guys were
team.
there before Josh Gaddis got there. Is what I'm saying.
But you can't beat
Understood,
a
but
Hassan
top.
we
You
Haskins was
got
can't
already
beat.
those
there.
guys that need to be coached
Yeah,
into that type
yeah.
of player,
You
though.
you
That's the thing.
you
You need
can't
all
beat
that from him.
you can't beat a top SEC team with just a one player. Like you said, how do you like your quarterback?
Talking about Miami's
How do you like
quarterback.
it? No, Michigan's quarterback.
Oh, well, Cade McNamara, he's not going to be the quarterback next year, but this year I didn't think he was a good leader, and I think he was the right guy this past year because he
No,
didn't have the
no,
talent.
I understand what you're saying,
Go
but how
ahead.
do you see that's where you breaking me down there. Like you already said that Josh Gaddis only thing he had was a running back. He didn't have a quarterback. He didn't have receivers. He didn't have tight ends. He had a running back and offensive line. So what he did was he used the best of what he got and got the best out of it. We
Wouldn't
have
you do the same thing
receivers.
though?
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. But this year we have two All American. We have two All American tight ends. We have 2 or 3 All American receivers. We have 2, 3, 4 All American. We could be All American running backs. This offense is stacked. So it's not going to be.
The
He's
speed's
going to have
different.
options. He's going to have options.
He got to just get in the
And
cockpit
Tyler Van
and do
Dyke,
what he was trying to do.
basically, we won freshman quarterback of the year. He won how many awards at quarterback this year? He threw for how many touchdowns? Like
And he missed like
he's
4 or 5 games. He wasn't even
And he
starting.
missed like
yeah.
5 games.
And he had more yards than almost everyone in the ACC. I think the only one that had more was the Wake
So
Forest guy.
so he's coming into a situation where he has the talent that you said that he didn't have in Michigan. That see, it's totally different
But
when you have that talent
I
and
I
you
think a big
don't
thing
have the
too is
talent.
like is this the Jim Harbaugh? Like it was his offense. Like everyone wants to say Josh Gaddis. Josh Gaddis did not have a free range. There's even articles on that of Jim Harbaugh saying this year that he was giving Josh Gaddis more leeway on the offense. But
And that's how. Hey Shay, and that's why I say I can't. I don't want to judge him on because I know Harbaugh, and Harbaugh is. That's why his brother was able to win a Super Bowl and he wasn't.
dude, it was the same thing he did at Stanford. He had Andrew Luck and he couldn't even win go to the national championship with that. I mean, come on.
Yeah. and that's the thing with Jim. That's the thing with Jim Harbaugh that sours me on Harbaugh. I remember everybody like they wanted Harbaugh to come to Miami. I was like, you remember that area? I'm like, hell no.
Yeah.
I want absolutely nothing to do with Harbaugh. You know, and
I mean, I think it's more the hire fits more of the style of I think what he's trying to set. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's more of a imagine if you can have a quarterback like TBD.
Hey, hold on for a second. It doesn't cost a penny to hit the like button. Y'all do me a favor. 107 in the chat, 62 likes. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, family. If you in the chat, do me a favor. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna show that since no problem with you saying that, Quentin Alexander. I'm gonna show that. Miami sucks. Good job. Oh, go ahead.
We're blessed, man. We're gonna be blessed going forward with this team because I'm telling you, in football, it's not hard. If you have a quarterback that has an arm, you always have a chance. If you can establish a line that can run the ball, it helps the quarterback. And if your defense is even mediocre, you can build on that. And that's when I'm seeing and what's going on right now, that's how I think. You guys let me know what you think. But I'm like, okay, you got TVD. Your running back room is stacked. Like stacked, bro.
Like any of them can start.
Dog. You know what I'm saying? I like stacked running Boston in spades right now.
Let me let Shake rock for a second because I cut Shake off a couple times.
Yeah.
Let me let Shake because Shake was about to go in. Let me let Shake. Go ahead, Shake.
Talk to me. I'm listening, bro.
I'm listening to you. Go ahead and rock with me. Go ahead.
The whole time I'm just thinking that Buddy had value until he came here. It's just feeling like that. Like the whole thing, it shouldn't be a question about what's going on, bro. And player for player, offensive line, all of that good stuff that we just weren't tuned up in. These are things that with the coaches that we added that should be just shored up at this point, bro. So when we get that top level coaching to go with what we already been doing, bro, it should be a smooth transition, like bro was just saying, man. That's kind of all I was saying. Because the thing is that if Buddy just won the OC of the Year award, like all we should be thinking about is the fact that he just got to get in that F-14 and do what he was trained to do, bro. Like he really got a chance to operate like a crazy machine, like he was just saying. With Arroyo,
that's not even the offensive coordinator award either.
You gonna have for a second, John. Let me piggyback on what Shake just saying. You know what Michigan 91 was saying, basically, the same thing a lot of Miami Hurricane fans would say if Brett Lassie was hired went to another school, like, and he went to Alabama or something. A lot of Miami Hurricane fans will have a lot of criticism on. Yeah. We have a lot of criticism.
It's the same thing Georgia fans are saying about our DB coach. So he sucks. He never
us that really know that they trolling when they do that. Like, we know.
Well, I don't think Michigan. I don't think Michigan fan. I don't think he's trolling. I just think he's going up in here. I think Georgia fans are trolling. I don't think Michigan.
No, I'm not trolling at all. I mean, I'm on board with you guys.
$5 donation from Mr. Young. Mr. Young, I got Freedom Cast TV for you for free for 3 months and the stick. He will not. I'm trying to give it to him. Y'all better tell him to take it because I'm not giving. I'm gonna give out a couple Freedom Cast. I'm gonna give out a couple Freedom Cast TV sticks, but nobody's getting one until Mr. Young take this one. So if y'all want that one, y'all want one for free for 3 months. Y'all better tell Mr. Young to take this fire stick because he won't take it for some reason, and I'm giving it away.
And I think with the Bros Award is that it's not the offense, it's the best assistant in the whole college football. That means even defense. That means he got that over Georgia's defensive coordinators. So that award means something. I know a lot of people try to diminish it, but if you look at that list and who selects the person that won that award, I mean,
and we literally got that guy. Like we
got
him.
John, you got me on Facebook.
Like bingo. Like we got him.
I think so.
So we should be expecting. We should be expecting some type of jump, bro. Like
Oh,
But
listen.
can I ask Zoe one question? Though, can I ask Zoe one question? Jim Harbaugh
Yeah.
also won the Coach of the Year award for head coach. But what do you think about Jim Harbaugh? Does that automatically mean he's that guy?
You just said y'all didn't
I
have
mean,
talent like that. So I mean,
Jim Harbaugh to me, he was to
I don't
me.
think
All
he's
right,
that guy.
listen to me. To me, all right. There are some times when you win off of your, and you get you can admit this. You get jobs and win off of your name and your pedigree, like whatever family you came from, right? Jim Harbaugh won Coach of the Year as soon as he came back to college football because of his name. No, I'm just saying. His name, when he came to Michigan, he came back home. The hype was there. Like
he
it
was
was
getting
Michigan is
embarrassed
back.
before he took over.
It was like Michigan is back. To me, Jim Harbaugh has always just been a name who underperformed. His brother's
I
a better
agree.
coach than him. His
It's
brother's
all
a better
it's
coach than him.
all these coach awards, all these awards in general in sports. I feel like most of them are usually politics.
Why is there a conspiracy theory? Why can't he just be the best guy?
I don't think it's a conspiracy theory, Shake. I just think people.
Why I mean, but
I don't think it's a conspiracy theory. I truly don't. I just think people have people. I'm serious, like bro. Like I said, if any coach leaves Miami, if any coach, and I've seen it all the time, if any coach leaves Miami, whether that guy was good or bad, they're gonna and goes to another school, they're gonna say he wasn't good.
Oh, it's any fan.
It's the same thing with recruiting.
that part I agree with.
It's the same.
Well,
It's the
Mike
same
McDonald,
thing with
but Mike McDonald just left and went to the Ravens, and I'm like crying my eyes out over him. Like it's really not about that. Like I said, and I want to say, I really do believe Josh Gottis will elevate Miami. Do I think Josh Gottis is a like championship style coach? He did it this year with Michigan. Didn't come close to other years, but. Like I said, I want to mention too, Ed Ogeron won the national championship. He had a lot of talent, and he bombed the next year. You can't just say, "Well, this year he was the man." So, like I said, if you want to believe he's that guy because he won it, then he's that guy. I'm not trying to hate on nobody, and like I said, I'm not hating on any of y'all, at all, because I'm a Michigan fan and y'all are Miami fans, and like I said, I understand how it is. We both have really big fan bases, and we have high expectations. Both of us do for our teams. And I'm not knocking it. And if they succeed with him, that's great. The only thing I was saying is, man, this was a kind of a special year for Michigan. We don't expect to get it next year. And I don't think Josh Gottis, his stock was record high this year. I don't think his stock would be this high if he.
I think it just he fits what they want to do, man. It's got to be that. It's got to be that whatever he does or he's known for, like we were saying, Michigan also didn't have a quarterback like TVD. So you can't really say that. I just think for him, it's not really about this hire. Wasn't about a splash or, oh my God, the guy from Michigan. Michigan got blown out. So either way, you're not going to make a splash hire on a guy that got blown out. You'd hire the guy that blew out the other team in the national championship game.
Plus,
that's a
going
splash
for his
hire.
experience of his
So
year.
it's just more of getting somebody that fits a system.
Not just that though. To be honest with you, Gaddis wasn't our first choice.
Yeah, it was Ken Dorsey.
Thank you.
Yeah, he wasn't our first choice. But listen to me. I truly, like I said, when you are giving, when you take a regular Ford Mustang and you line it up against a Z01 Camaro, it's gonna get. To me, Michigan had the talent of a Ford Mustang. Miami had the talent of a Z01 Camaro. You put Dale Earnhardt in a broken car. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in a broken car. He's not going to run as good. I just believe that the talent at Michigan, plus, especially when you put him in a bad sports car and you have your pit boss is Jim Harbaugh, who wants to control every single thing, and Jim Harbaugh wants to control every single thing, and that's the problem. That's been my major problem with Jim Harbaugh.
And there's a lot of coaches like that too. I mean, that is very stubborn. All I know is if we won 10 games with Mark Richt as our offensive coordinator.
Thank you.
This is the up. I mean, like we're in the ACC too. Like
Mark Richt,
but that was a nice team, though. That was a nice team.
No, it was not. Listen,
that was a horrible team.
We won 10 games.
Johnson was horrible. Njoku was horrible.
Offense.
Listen to me. The offense was We had one good offensive game that year, and it was against Notre Dame.
Why we
I
doing
That wasn't even the
said,
offense.
Why
That was
we
the
I,
defense's
doing
fault.
that,
listen to me.
man? Yeah,
We
you
had
killing me.
one good offensive game, those 10 games, and I kept saying it, bro. That's when, if y'all want to think about it, that's what made Manny Diaz great because that
Exactly.
defense averaged 5 turnovers. They broke the record. They averaged 5 turnovers of a game
And
for like 8
four straight games.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it was all defense. We get 5 turnovers and only score 20 points. How you get 5 turnovers and only score 20, 25 points? The offense was horrendous. And I
Exactly.
kept telling
Well, we
everybody,
didn't have a
I kept,
quarterback that was
I kept,
consistent, but
listen
don't
to me.
forget your boy Rich.
We didn't, listen to me. Mark Richt chose. Mark
We had a
Richt wasn't.
quarterback.
It's not that we didn't have a quarterback that wasn't consistent. And this is the shit that pisses me off. Mark Richt wasn't consistent because
Exactly.
Mark Richt wouldn't have stuck with TBD. Mark Richt wasn't consistent. He wanted to prove the world wrong and say, because we all remember when he first came in, it was Malik Rozier would never start for me. He wanted to prove the world wrong that he was a quarterback guru, and he stuck with Malik Rozier. And if you guys do not remember on the Orange and Green Boys podcast, after the year was over with, when Malik Rozier went on that podcast and said, he said it, not me, that he was shown a lot of favoritism and the Coach Perry should have started over him. There's no reason that he didn't. He don't know why. He said they had something against Perry. These words came out of Malik Rozier mouth. Not out of
29
mine.
points a game that year
Bro,
for
no,
Mark Richt.
listen to me. No, it wasn't for him. It was the defense. Defense averaged
27 points a game defense gave up.
The defense scored most of them points. But we averaged 5 turnovers a game. If
Bro,
we
it say 27 points a game for the D.
Listen, if we average damn near
We
5
gave
turnovers
up
a game,
27 points a game.
if we average damn near 5 turnovers a game, right? Because the defense was on the field the whole time.
No, but wait, what he's saying is that he's saying that the defense got us in position to score. If the defense didn't get us in that, if the defense didn't get us an interception on the 10-yard line, dude, we were kicking field goals after each interception.
I'm just playing devil's advocate when it comes to like actually saying like what Rick was doing, because I'm a big believer that Rick was the first real coach that came in and changed something in a long time. Like,
I give him credit. I give him the credit for moving the ball out.
Exactly, bro. That's like you can't do that with Rick.
Say what you want to say. Rick was selfish, stubborn. His offensive coordinator was fucking
Thomas Brown.
And
his quarterback coach was his fucking son who had no experience.
Those things I agree with, but as far as him being a real coach, that's what started us in this where we are now.
He wasn't a real coach when he got to Miami anymore. He was a real.
We went 10-3 as soon as he got here.
Yeah, we went. But the defense was the reason why we did it.
But he put that.
But he still did it,
team, though,
and he still put Manny in a position to succeed.
I got this for you. I got this for you right here, and this is when we hired Rick. But before Georgia fired Rick, before Georgia fired Rick, right? I told Miami fans I didn't want Rick. I didn't want. I live in South Carolina. I watched Steve Spurrier come to South Carolina and beat Georgia. They couldn't beat him when Spurrier was here. Mark Rick couldn't beat Spurrier. I watched Urban Meyer go. I watched every top team, and Georgia was continuing. He was there for all those years, and every team with a new coach came in and beat Mark Rick in the SEC East, which is the weakest conference in the SEC. I watched every team. I watched Missouri come in their first 2 years and win the SEC East with Mark Rick as the head coach with all that talent in Georgia. I watched Georgia damn near go to the national championship game, and Mark Rick choked against the Gamecocks here in Columbia. I watched this shit. I watched Mark Rick this giveaway games. Every running back that played for Georgia tore ACL under Mark Rick. Everyone. This is facts.
DJ Dallas was great.
One.
Travis Homer was great.
Listen to me.
These are great players.
Every running back.
Can't do that to Mark Rick, bro. He was the first real coach we had. We had that jerk with that time running around for a while, bro.
Answer this question then. All those great players he had at Georgia, why he couldn't do what Kirby Smart did?
No, I'm talking about at Miami, bro. I ain't
All those great players he had at Georgia, why he couldn't do? Why he couldn't do what
talking
Kirby
about
Smart
him
did?
at Georgia. Even there
Yeah,
is something to
but see,
argue
that's
about
what
because again, they were crying before he got there. They hadn't won shit since Herschel Walker before he got
that's
there.
what, but he had
once
that.
again,
That's
he
not my
came
point.
here.
That's
They
not.
was
You know, I'm
concerned
not
about
talking.
him coming
I'm
to
not
you
talking about
and doing what he did, big bro. That was it.
Hey, I'm not talking about that. Fuck what Herschel Walker them did. He had a number one recruiting class about 5 times, 6 times in Georgia and couldn't win shit.
Hey, listen here. Hey, thanks for letting me appreciate it. You know,
What's up, man?
I'm a young YouTuber. I got like 250 subscribers, whatever. But you know,
What's your channel, bro?
but you know,
What's
listen
your
here.
channel? What's the name of your channel?
It's all you gotta do is just click on the comments, and they'll let you in. They'll subscribe to my
The
channel.
host of the show asking you
Listen
that,
here,
sir.
guys. Hey man,
Excuse me for 1 second, sir. Excuse me for 1 second, sir. That is actually the host of this channel. He's extending an olive branch to you, saying, you know, so he can shout out your show and help you get some subscribers.
Hey,
So you
dude,
can.
I'm a truck driver, man. I've been driving truck 22 years. I don't give a shit about YouTube. I like to get
okay. Say no
I
more.
got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm a family man. I've been with my wife for 24 years, got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying?
Say no more.
I've been born and raised in Athens, Georgia. And listen here, when I was a kid, the best thing going was Miami and FSU. Everybody, every motherfucker in the school had an FSU and Miami star jacket. You know what? I didn't. I had the Georgia, Atlanta Braves. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you want to talk about old school shit, man? I was there. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, so was I. And that's why we still got more titles than Georgia.
It doesn't fucking matter, dude.
It fucking does, because when it comes to sports, it's about winning, Playboy.
Listen here, I'm gonna tell you something right now, mother. I'm 40 fucking years
Oh,
old.
Lord.
I'm 47.
Hey, Ariel. Let's not. We ain't gonna do that. Let him rock, Ariel. Let him rock, Ariel. Ariel, time out, hold on, Ariel. We can't hate. Ariel, we can't hate the man. The man. Hold on, bro. Listen, hey, Raj, hold on for a second.
Look, when I was growing up,
Raj, hold on for 1 second. Raj, hold on for 1 second. Ariel, he born and raised in Athens, man. You gotta be a Georgia fan, bro. You gotta let him be a Georgia fan.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm be a Georgia fan. But I just wanted to go get you my. I wanted to go get you my Miami Hurricane starter jacket.
I have my Georgia starter jacket. I still have Georgia starter hats. And when I was a kid, everybody was on the Kool-Aid bandwagon. The Kentucky, the Miami, the FSU. You know, I was born and raised here in Athens, fucking Georgia. I had 3 of my cousins play with Herschel Walker. Matt, Keith, and Stacey Holbrook with offensive line. You know what I'm saying? That's the fucking problem. You know, you can talk about titles all you fucking want to. I don't give a shit about the titles. It's about being the fucking fan of your fucking football.
I got to let him rock with that, bro.
Look, I got Georgia tattoo on my arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I had the G on my fucking arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
as black as I am, you see that?
Look, dude, that's what I'm trying to fucking tell y'all, man. Y'all motherfuckers, that's the problem with these younger motherfuckers, these younger generation people. They don't fucking know about, you know, the hard fucking days and not fucking us being, you know, look at this. I've had that motherfucker on my arm for 20 fucking something years. You know, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. And all these motherfuckers want to come in here and talk. When I was a kid, it was Kentucky basketball, Miami fucking football, FSU, this and that, convicts versus, you know, listen here. You can run your fucking mouth all you fucking want to. And hey, I love it. Run your fucking mouth. I'll run it with you. I will run the fucking muck with you. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? I have no problem running it with you. But I'm telling you something right now. Nobody in this fucking community and nobody in Preston, y'all my age, probably a little bit older. There was no fucking internet back in the fucking day. How Alabama sucked ass. You know how Georgia sucked fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Miami, FSU, and all that was on fucking top, kicking everybody's goddamn ass. You know what I'm saying? I remember it as a fucking kid. Everybody running around in Miami starter jackets, Kentucky starter jackets, FSU, and you're like, why? Oh, they're the best fucking team. You know what? You're a public motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You're in Georgia.
What you're saying is those bandwagon fans, which we have a lot of, and Shake, you know that. We have a lot of them that come on and you suffered with your team. Listen, I'm a Knicks fan. If my Knicks win, I know the Lakers got way more championships than my. The Heat got more championships. Boston got more. If my Knicks win the NBA title, I'm talking shit. I'm just like if Miami won the national championship. I don't care about no other team. I don't care who won last year.
I'm just like y'all. I have fucking.
I don't know what the hell bro was just talking about, but I want championships again. God damn it. I don't want to hear all
I don't even know what the point is.
I'm about to say, I want to say what his point is. What his point? See, y'all, we got to learn to listen. I want to say what his point is. Listen, hold on for a second. I had to mute you. I want to say what his point. What his point is basically he stuck with his team just like we sticking with our team, and he stuck through the good and bad. Hey, listen, man, I'm off. They won this year. Hey, I gave Georgia fans hell. I gave Georgia. I had the 40. Uncle Lou got that shirt made because of me. That 40-year shirt. He got that shit. He got that shirt made because of me. So I mean, I gave them hell. So I gotta let them rock when they won one. Like I went back and forth.
Nobody said they couldn't rock one when they won one. What he said was he didn't give a shit about them 5 rings, and I do.
And he said, listen, Ariel, he didn't say that first. I was listening. You said, and Miami still got more rings than just. He said, I don't give a shit about them 5 rings. I care about what they did. All I'm saying is, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. Alabama got more rings than anybody, right?
Relevant.
If Miami win next year, do we give a fuck about Alabama rings, or do we give a fuck about winning that national championship?
I didn't hear you, so my bad.
If Miami win next year, right?
Yeah.
Do we give a fuck about how many rings Alabama got, or do we give a fuck about that national championship? What we give a fuck about?
I say something?
No, you give a fuck. You give a fuck about your national championship, but you have to be relevant to understand that you cannot be a fan of football or any sport and discredit past success. When they talk about quarterbacks that go, let me speak though. When they talk about quarterbacks that going down in the Hall of Fame, when you talk about a boxer that goes down the Hall of Fame, when you talk about a baseball player, a basketball player.
But Ariel, he never discredited it. He never discredited it. You brought the championships in. He didn't even bring this year's championship in, Ariel. He never discredited Miami. He didn't say nothing bad about it.
What I'm saying is, I heard him say, "I don't give a fuck about championships," and I was like, "What you mean?"
Yeah, that's because you brought the champ. He was talking about being a fan of football.
Sure, and I get
that's
it.
Why he was talking about it. You started that argument. I walked away, but I got my earbuds in.
Anyway, let's see right now. Uncle Lou is one of my best fucking friends. I have literally 95% of everybody's numbers on the Uncle Lou's community. I am that fucking tight with everybody. I have everybody's goddamn number. I have everybody's contacts, and that's how tight we are. And you want to talk about championships, you want to talk about victories and shit. Listen here, this is for the old school motherfuckers. Like I said, I just turned 40. I'll be 41 here in a few months. Like, you don't understand, man, how the fuck programs are in the shit. And before the fucking internet, before the shit talking, before what we're doing right fucking now. Okay? I have much respect for the programs. The college fucking football programs that's kicked ass and take fucking names for fucking years. But at the same fucking time, I'm getting sick and fucking tired of motherfuckers getting here running their fucking gums and bandwagon and running their fucking dick schnozzle. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's the fucking problem is that they're a bunch of bandwagon motherfuckers.
Who?
You got people that these young YouTubers, they've never known Alabama to suck ass. You know, they've never known Georgia to suck ass. They've never known Miami to suck ass. And when they get on here, it's an embarrassment. It's a flat fucking embarrassment.
Bro, you got 18-year-old, 19-year-old kids that are getting $1 million NIL contracts, bro. We're gonna have to adjust, homie.
Hopefully I'm not.
Okay, you know what?
Hopefully I'm not an embarrassment. Am I an embarrassment too? Hopefully I'm not an embarrassment.
Listen here.
Yeah, because the game is changing and the youth is running everything. Technology, sports. Like, I get what you're saying, dog. Listen, I was born in '81 in Miami, raised my whole life. I've seen it all. I went to school with Antero Road.
I was born in fucking Georgia, man.
Am I the oldest motherfucker in the chat? How old are you, Shay? I'm 46. Am I the oldest one in here? God,
you know what I'm saying? I'm just like
you ain't that much older, Zoe. Damn.
I'm 47,
I'm just
man.
like you, bro.
There you go.
Right here in the epitome of a college. And these 18, 19, 17-year-old motherfuckers, all they think, listen here, all they think about some dollar bills.
So what is this man talking about?
No. That's what the whole world thinks about, homie. That's the way the world revolves. All these young kids are being taught to be their own brand and be their own LLC. You know why? Because at 25, if they blow their knee out, they're going to be able to have a crib for their mom. They're going to be able to have a little bit put up for their kid.
Fine. That's all.
How do I pronounce your name? How do I pronounce? Hey, Ro, how do I pronounce your name?
There's nothing left.
Hey,
you ever seen the
Billy just text me. Billy just text me, Grandpa Zoe. That's some bullshit.
You ever seen the fucking?
Oh Lord!
Oh Lord! See,
watch the fucking.
How do I pronounce your name?
Watch the movie, The Program.
How do I pronounce your name? That movie was filmed here in Columbia, South Carolina at Williams.
That fucking movie. Right everything you need to.
How do I pronounce your name?
You know
how do I pronounce your name? How do I pronounce your name? Raj? I don't know.
I mean,
how do I pronounce your name? How do I pronounce your name, bro? Is it Raj? How do I pronounce your name?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just go by Raj.
Listen, dude. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook. We're gonna get back talking about
it's just YouTube.
Hit me up on I hit your YouTube. I'm gonna bring you in one day. We're gonna do a old school show, and I'm gonna let you back in. We're gonna get back to Miami. We're gonna get back to Miami right now. We got to get back to talking Miami football right now. But I do appreciate you coming in.
Like I said, thank you, brother. I'm just like you, brother. I'm here. Hey, you want to talk some real motherfucking bullshit? You want to talk some fucking serious shit, dude? Hey, brother, I'm your fucking man. I don't step away from no motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Me and you gonna link up.
Hey,
but let me.
Hey, contact Uncle Lou. Me and him's like Tyron Dick's hat band.
Yeah, Uncle Lou got my number. But me and you will talk. I'll get in contact with you.
Brother. Like I said, you want to talk? Hey, we'll fucking talk some shit, brother. Hey, you want to run the fucking muck? I'll run the fucking muck with you, brother. Trust me, son. Hey,
I don't even know what that means.
Hey, Baba Canoe, son.
Congratulations on that national championship this year, man. Y'all deserved it, man.
Like I said,
and,
listen here, man.
Me and you will chop it up.
Well, see, the thing about it is, me and you are the age that we separate different fucking people, and that's what I'm trying to install in these other motherfuckers.
You're not gonna be able to do it. So all you gonna do is get ahead.
I just want to tell people, man, you don't fucking realize, man, there's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's been through the absolute fucking shit. And you want to sit here and run your fucking dick fucking schnozzle and tell me how the fuck your team's better than mine? Motherfucker, you're fucking 16, 17 years old. I'm fucking 41, motherfucker. You know what I'm
saying? We'll talk about that another time, my bro. We got to get back to Miami talk, man. I appreciate you coming in.
Hey, congratulations on the championship, bro.
Like, listen, like I said, when I was younger, listen, it was all Miami, FSU, and Kentucky. You can't tell me y'all motherfuckers didn't run around with a fucking Kentucky jersey on or FSU or a Miami starter jacket and a hat.
I got a Miami starter jacket. I got a Miami. Listen, my grandfather graduated from the University of Miami.
And
I'm the
on
brand,
top
bro.
of that, you know, I was the only motherfucker representing a reckon Braves or Georgia starter. Seriously, it pissed me the fuck off, man. You know, so
we gotta get on that. I got to get because I don't got too much time left.
all right,
Hey,
hey,
talk, my brother.
buddy. Appreciate it, man.
I
Hey,
appreciate
dude, I
you.
love you, brother. Like I do, I love
Love
your
you
fucking
too, bro.
channel, man. Dude, I seriously watch every fucking thing you do, man. I don't comment all the time because you know, hell, like I said, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go to and drive a fucking truck. So, but seriously, man, you got,
buddy.
hey, man, I love your fucking content. And trust me, dude, anytime you want to fucking do a collab, you want to do a live stream, hey, Baba Canoes, motherfucker, hit me the fuck up. Hey, I'll talk some shit with you, buddy. I ain't no fucking problem.
Got you, bro. And my people, Liberty City boy lives in Athens, so I'm in Athens a lot. So we'll get up.
All right, 10-4, man. Like I said, hey,
10-4,
5 fucking minutes from downtown Athens, son. So just hit me the fuck up.
All right,
Appreciate
bro.
it, man.
You be safe, man.
Hey, cheers. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right, bro. Be safe.
Good luck this season.
Listen, I'm not going to get nowhere near mad at him for coming here with that type of energy. I wish I can get a lot of Miami Hurricane fans to come here with that same energy. Shaq, you bring that energy every week. You bring that energy every week. He's no different from you. The only difference is that he's a country boy.
Bro, what you didn't catch that whole time when he said fuck the championship and all that, it's about what. No, bro, we've been suffering for a long time, bro. Like
I'm pretty sure I heard him say "fuck the championships," and everybody else was like, "Nah," and I was like, "Nah."
I don't think. Listen, I don't think that was the reason I was. But listen, y'all not here. Y'all
saying what I was saying.
He wasn't saying.
He said that.
Listen, he did. Listen, he did say. Listen, he did. Listen, he said. Listen, he didn't even mention this championship for this year. He didn't come here and brag on. Listen,
bro,
I mean, he was talking shit for the moment he got on.
He wasn't talking shit about Miami.
You got to listen to me on this one, big bro. Just for the simple fact that he was just saying fuck championships, and we not on saying fuck like we literally all we talk about is winning championships again. And
I appreciate you, big bro.
Like it ain't no big deal. No, it's a big deal to us.
I don't. But see, my thing is, I think when see, this is what happened. I heard it. He was talking about the fan base and how they suffer. He never mentioned the championship even this year. And then Ariel, go back and listen to tape. Ariel said, "But we have more championships than y'all." This and that. And he was saying,
that's after he said.
Thank you.
No, that's after he said.
No, dog, I didn't say that shit. He said that shit.
That is because
listen to me.
It's all good, man.
Listen. I'm gonna go back and listen, and if I'm wrong, I'm gonna go back and listen. And then right now, the time stamp right now is 1 hour and 18 minutes. It was about 1 hour. It was about listen. This is I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I ain't gonna say what's said. I'm just gonna say what I heard. He came on. He was talking. He never even mentioned a championship. Ariel said, "But we have more championships than y'all." He said, "Fuck the championships." That's what I heard. Now, if I'm wrong, listen to me. If I'm wrong, I will come back and admit it 100. That's what I heard. But I'm getting off of that now. I didn't mind the energy. It is what it is. It's a Miami channel. But like I said, hey, I appreciate the energy he came with. Listen. Right now, I'm about rebranding and rebuilding this brand because it has gotten stagnant, and I have to let people in, even people like the Michigan fan. I've got to let people in because right now I'm not getting the same love from the Miami Hurricane fan base I used to get. You see what I'm saying? How many times I talked to you about that, Shay? And I think I've been pushing this shit since 2014. I've been pushing Miami since 2014. The first one take phone calls, first one to go live, first one to do all this shit, and I get shit on by the fan base.
You seen how quick Ariel went to war? Like, hold on.
Well, I'm just saying me.
I'm cool with everybody, but when it comes to this 305, man, there's a line, dog.
Answer this question.
Even when he didn't want to listen, when you trying to tell him,
answer this question though.
YouTube channel, you came
Answer this question though.
Yo, you try to get a boy a shout out, and the shout out was disrespectful back. The man was disrespectful after the shout out. I ain't got nothing for him, man.
Listen to me though. Answer this question. Answer this question though. See, my thing is answer this question though. Who's
big bro? You like Trick Daddy to us, my nigga. We gonna take care of you, big bro.
If I rep this you, nobody has repped this you on YouTube harder than me. And I say 75% of Miami Hurricane fan base hate me.
I don't think it's that much.
I just ain't gonna let nobody talk on us. That's it.
I feel you.
I ain't gonna let nobody talk on you, nigga.
Me personally, I gotta let people in.
And there it is. And that's what we need right there. Fuck everybody else if it ain't about this you, man.
But how about this right here? Like I said, I'm gonna go to this right here. And then we're gonna get off because we did talk about the coaching staff. We had a good conversation tonight. But how about this right here? Like I said, the last video I put up, right? The last live video I put up, 1,600 views, 6 comments in the comment section. 6.
Yes, I don't even know what to
say. I've been putting on for this shit since 2014. It don't cost nothing. I had 100. Right now we got 67 people in the chat. I'm about to get off. I had 140 people in the chat tonight. 89 likes.
Let me ask bro this question me and you was talking about before we get off here, bro. You want to ask him or should I? About the conversation that we had earlier about working at which one you hate more, FSU or Florida?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's FSU.
All right.
It's so FSU all day, fam. I went to high school with Antrell Rowe. My dad went to UM.
Yeah, that's bro.
Can I ask a question? Because I don't want you. Hold on. I want you to say because I've already said so. Yeah.
We don't play Florida enough to really hate them. Like, yeah, they're a rival, but dog, we don't play Florida that much.
Exactly. But I hate FSU.
I hate them more. I hate them more.
FSU shouldn't even they should major in cheerleading and shit, man.
If it wasn't for Bobby Bowden, we wouldn't be where we're at right now.
Hell no. What you
no, listen. We needed that game. They didn't have to play us. We needed that game when we were independent and in the Big East. We needed that game more than they needed us.
Bro, homie, they still paying Willie Taggart.
When Oklahoma embarrassed them, bro, and that computer kicked us.
That's not what I'm saying.
They should never ever say nothing in.
That's not what I'm saying, bro. Did we need that game more than they did?
We done gave them so much, my nigga, from players that
they gave us a lot though
because we was on probation. All that.
They
stayed.
Now the truth coming out.
Listen, the truth is
every time we get
we be real.
They get players.
We need that game more.
Win and shit, bro.
Who needed that game more? Us or them? If they didn't play us, they played in more national championships. If they didn't play us, if they took us off their schedule the way Florida did, they win more national championships.
FSU's always been like Miami's little brother, man. I don't give a damn.
But once again, you missing the point, dog, bro. All the time we went on probation.
That's not what I'm saying. You are missing the point. Listen to me. But I'm not saying they would. I'm not saying they would or wouldn't have. What I'm saying is when we were independent and when we were in the Big East, Florida State could have took us off the schedule. Our schedule was not have been tough enough to beat them to get in the championship.
Bro, we always played the best of the best.
No, that's not what
matter where it's at.
Okay.
That's what made us.
Every championship we got.
Come on, bro.
Every championship that we won, we had to beat Florida State to get it.
No, I'm talking about every time that we had great seasons, we went to whatever was hot at that time, and we beat that ass.
You not
Dan McGuire and Marshall Falk.
We needed that.
We beat that ass.
But we needed that Florida State win, bro.
Nah, bro. We didn't. We could still been wrong because again, we always played them great teams, bro, and beat their ass.
Well, yeah, because back in the days, Miami would play Oklahoma, They would
Yeah.
play whoever,
And whoop 'em.
Nebraska. They would
How
play
many- yeah, but that's
Washington.
one time.
Ass
But those
smokers.
were
We
one
beat
time.
their asses,
Those were
bro.
one times in. I'm talking about. Those were one time in years, but we weren't.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
bro, that was
But
happening
But you
our
still had to
every
go
year.
through FSU
No,
every year because if you
but
lost
we
FSU,
still
you were
needed.
fucked anyway.
We needed that FSU game, bro.
Man,
Yeah, you
they
did. You
beat
did
them,
because
man.
FSU was
They
top
beat
five.
us.
If we didn't get the FSU game, we were not. Our strength of schedule would not have been strong enough.
Well, yeah,
to
because
get
there were
that
top
game.
10
We'd have
teams,
had
top 5
somebody
teams. So
else fire on
you
the schedule, bro.
yeah, you beat them every year, and they're a top 5 team. You're good.
We needed that game. I respect FSU for not taking us off the
I
schedule.
don't never respect
I
FSU.
respect
But
that.
Hey,
once
them
again,
Gators took
whenever
us off
we
that
go on
schedule, though.
probation, they get
Exactly.
stronger,
Gators
bro.
took us off.
Them Gators took us off that schedule, though.
This is what the argument was, Ariel.
They got beat up in New Orleans.
Say you a Miami, you a YouTuber like me. Say you do these videos, right? And Miami offers you no money. You sitting there, you making $10 a show.
No, Florida
You ain't
State.
making, you ain't making no money. Miami ain't offered you no money, and you making $10 a show. And you a Miami Hurricane video maker. And Florida State comes to you and say, I want you to make videos with Florida State. I'm gonna offer you $100,000 a year for 5 years. Would you turn that down?
To make what? I'm sorry, for Florida State?
$100,000 a year.
Yeah.
To do the video. You would turn it down?
Hell yeah.
Okay, you better than me. I'm gonna put this in the chat.
That's like you and me. That's like you telling me to work for the Patriots. Nah.
I'm telling you right now. If Florida State came to me, I'm telling you right now, if Florida State came to me today and offered me $100,000 a year to do Florida State videos, y'all would be some mad motherfuckers because I'll be taking.
I wouldn't be some mad motherfuckers because I'm gonna dime you out and take everything.
You can dime me out, do what you want to do, but you ain't giving me $100,000.
I'm gonna dime your ass out and be like you was a sellout the whole time.
How about that? I'll be a sellout.
How about that?
I ain't making $100,000 a year. I ain't making $100 a year damn near. I'm gonna take
$100,000. You gotta have integrity, though.
I got you crazy. Answer this question. I want everybody to check.
I leave their ass because
I want everybody to check. I want anybody to check to answer this question for me.
Them after that, man.
Everybody in chat, I want y'all to answer this question.
I can't stay around that shit for no damn.
If you would turn down $100,000 a year from Florida State for 5 years, tell me, say yes. And we have 64 in the chat. I'm gonna get off. Would you turn down $100,000 a year to do YouTube videos for Miami? And I got 64 in the chat. Either why you would. No, I'll let y'all talk. I'm muting y'all ass now because I want to know. I want them to answer this question. I want a why for yes, you will turn it down, or N for no, or N for no. CWO Frank said, hell no, he won't turn it down. I want everybody to answer this shit. Would you turn down $100,000 a year for $0 a year? Who would turn that down? You muted right now. Here, you muted. I need people to answer this question. Who would turn down $100K is not a lot of money? Okay. All right. So that means you would turn it down. So you say yes. So we got one yes, one no. Winston, 100 Aaron. I don't know what you mean. That's not a. All right. Somebody else saying no, he wouldn't turn it down. I would not turn it down. Hell no, I won't turn it down. Then we got somebody else saying yes, I'll turn it down. So right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 no's and 2 yeses. They'll turn it down. Right now we got 5 no's and 2 yeses. Keep going. I need this. I need y'all to answer this question for me. I need y'all to answer this question for me. I want to get this shit settled. We got serious. Come on, y'all answer. I want to see how many turn down. No, I don't have to like the team to get that bag. So nope. Got 6 no's, 7 no's, 8 no's, 9 no's. 9 no's to 2 yeses. 10 no's. 3 yeses. 11 no's. Going to it.
That's probably what happened. We hired Manny. He graduated from FSU.
No,
You see how that turned out.
I'm muting your ass right now because I want to get this. I want to get this out. Mute your. I want people to answer this. 100 grand. That's another no. Right now we got 15 no's to 3 yeses. Hey, Tatiana, Naomi, y'all come here. You put that you up all you want. I'm gonna show y'all real motherfucking life. Y'all crazy. Y'all come here. Come see. And my daughter right now, y'all about to see what she got on. Come here. Come here, Tatiana. Come here. Come here. Now, y'all about show them what you wearing right now.
Me. Hey, it's me. Oh, I can't see.
Y'all see what she got on right now? Answer this question. Y'all know what I am. I'm a hurricane, right? Now, y'all know I hate Florida State, right? Okay. If Florida State offered me $100,000 a year to do Miami Hurricane videos, and the University of Miami offered me no dollars a year, what should I do?
It's only gonna be $100,000 richer if you ask me. You gotta chase the bag, man.
I got kids to feed, man. Y'all ain't feeding my fucking kids. Since y'all want me to turn that bag down, y'all need to pay me.
I would call Miami and say, FSU offered me 100. Why don't you offer me 110? That's what I'd say.
No, what did I say? What did I say? I said, Shaq, what did I say? I said if FSU offered me 100 and Miami offered me 80, I would take it. Did I not say that, Shaq? Shaq, did I not say that? Did I not say I would take 80 if FSU offered me 100? So that'd be 100. But for everybody who want me to turn that motherfucking money down, hit the cash out.
But the thing is, everybody
who want me to turn that bag down. For everybody who think that I should turn that bag down, hit that cash out. That's simple.
I said.
For anybody who think I should turn that bag down, hit my cash out. I don't get paid
I would work at that.
I wouldn't do it for 1 year. I would do it for 5.
On the side
I would do it
my
for
shit
all
and I have my fucking 500,000.
I would do it for all 5. Because Miami Hurricane, the University of Miami don't pay me.
I'll be
the
out
University. Do you know how much my YouTube?
I've been got all the contacts I want to be. Have time to work out everything I need to work
out. I've been doing this shit since 2014.
And then I'm out of there. I'll fuck them over.
I've been doing this shit since 2014. Bro, I don't make your own
100,000 after you get through with that first year with their ass.
You right. I can't make my own. You right. I can make my own 100,000, but I ain't turning down a half.
Exactly,
a
and you ain't.
I'm not turning down a half a mil. I got 2. I got 2 daughters to feed.
Exactly, you can feed them that first year, and after that, somebody gonna offer you more money. You be out of that bullshit.
You know what's more important to me than the University of Miami, than Florida State, than Florida, than the Dolphins, than the Knicks? You know what's more important to me than all of that? You know what's more important?
I definitely got 2 of them things.
The motherfucking names that's tattooed right here, Tatiana and Naomi. That's who I'm loyal. That's who I'm loyal to.
That's right there.
If that bag comes, I'm not turning that motherfucking bag down. For anybody who want me to turn, why wait till the bag comes? Donate now.
Why would you? Just get the bag from whoever you want to work with.
Why wait till the bag comes? How about donate to the channel now? And it wouldn't even be a conversation.
Hit the cash out, please.
Shit, you know I do.
No matter what nobody say, this YouTube shit, this Miami YouTube shit is the way it is right now because of me.
Facts.
I don't want to hear no more hypotheticals on you working with FSU, man.
Listen to me. I don't give a fuck who it is. FSU, Notre Dame, Florida, Virginia Tech, Wap University. I don't give a fuck who it is. Motherfucker offer me $100 grand a year, and I ain't getting no money here. I'm going to get that motherfucking bag. Y'all crazy as hell.
Like I said,
Yeah,
I
business
take
is business.
a year is probably all
I'm
I
going
can
to get
take
that.
up there, bro.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Michael Jordan would have got that
I'll
bag
be
from
out of
the
there, bro.
Michael
I couldn't
Jordan
take
go
more
get
than
that.
a year.
Did Michael Jordan go get that bag? Did Michael Jordan go get that bag from the Washington Wizards?
Yeah, but that's no different. Listen, when it comes to the bag is always priority because they ain't no different than watching a fighter getting his ass knocked out and realizing that he should have never been in the ring. And there's a lot of fighters that go out like that. And that's a true statement. Just like a quarterback that gets taken out.
Just because I'm going to get money. Just because I'm going to get money. Just because I'm going to get money to take care of my family. Just because I'm going to get money to take care of my family will not make me disloyal to Miami. It won't make me disloyal to Miami. It won't make me nothing. Because what would be more disloyal is if Miami didn't offer me 80.
Nah, but that's what I said earlier when you was like, yo, if I can get the 100, I say just go.
I hate them, big bro.
That would be more disloyal.
Every time I go on probation,
if Florida State offered me 100, if Florida State offered me 100, and Miami even offered me 80, what's more disloyal?
Man, I can't wait.
I've been doing this shit for years for damn near free. I done gave away 50 of these bitches. Gave away. How many motherfuckers I gave away? I gave away 3 for Mark Rogers to build his channel.
You never hit me back on the last one either. I sent you that text.
Hit me again because I've been working. I was sick all week last week too. So text me again. Text me now.
I'm glad you're doing better, fam. I'm glad you're doing better.
Yeah. So
listen, man, this shit here, we gonna be good.
All I'm saying is I'm about to get off because y'all go check out Paul Scoop on the U. I think he got going on at 8:00. I ain't beefing with no Miami Hurricane YouTuber. I'm over all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All the beefing and shit. But to be honest with you, yes, I want to get to the bag now. I would love to make money off of what I love doing right now.
You should. You're good at it.
It's hard for me to make money. Like I say, I invite anybody on to come talk shit. But
I hear you.
Obviously, people don't rock with me like that. I'm okay, but don't ever expect me to turn down a bag, bro. I would
No. That's all hearsay. And listen, at the end of the day, business is business now. You ain't gonna turn down no money for no label, you know, because there's no ties to it anyway.
Answer this question. Do you think if Ed Reed was offered the head coaching at Florida State right now, the head coaching job at Florida State right now for $4.5 million a year, you think he'll turn it down?
Hell no. Hell no. He'd be a fool to do that. That's an opportunity. It's not about the brand you're wearing. It's about the opportunity given. I was just fucking with you, homie. It's all about the opportunity given because without having an opportunity at least handed to you, you're never gonna grow. It don't matter who you're doing it for. It's about the title. You know, you start out as an operator or a technician or whatever, and then you grow. Now you're a supervisor. Now you try to find a way to go from a supervisor to a manager. Then you try to go from a manager. Like, it don't matter who you're even working for. It's just growth. You know what I'm saying?
When people think Ed Reed is disloyal to Miami for taking that job?
Huh?
I don't think people think. Would you think Ed Reed would be disloyal for taking that job to Miami?
Hell no, absolutely not. This is a business, man. You can't sit here and and I get it. Like, I'm a diehard, and I can say this because I'm not involved in sports like that. I don't make a living off of sports. If I made a living off of sports, that's a different conversation for me to have. So for me to say this is fucking around.
I'm not gonna ask how much money you make, but Florida State offered you, because you know a lot about offense. Saying you did a couple high school, whatever, and Florida State offered you the assistant offensive coordinator job, co-offensive coordinator job for $2 million a year. Right now.
Oh, I'm taking it. But I'm driving there every day, and my truck's gonna have UN flags on it. And then I'm gonna get taken to HR.
If they tell you can't have flags on it, you listen to me. What they can't tell me, this is what they can't tell me, right? What they can't tell me,
I get tatted up.
Listen, what they can't tell me is to take this bitch off.
I'll get tatted. Fuck it.
I believe this shit, bro. Do you know how black I am? Do you know how much this shit hurt to get this Sebastian? I'm blacker than a mother. You know how much pain I did a video live. You know how much pain this shit was, and this bitch is detailed like a motherfucker. You know how
Hey.
much pain it was to get this motherfucker on here? I truly bleed this shit, but I ain't no dummy. Mama ain't raised no motherfucking fool.
Hey, Zoe, if I can say something before we get off here, more than ever, that's why we want you to know we always finna have your back, dog.
I know y'all do. Listen,
no matter what.
Me and Shake had this conversation earlier on the phone, and we just debated about it. And Shake, like, I do a year, and listen to me. I'm not saying you can't do a year. Yeah, I'm going. Listen to me. I ain't guaranteed them. I'm doing all 5. I ain't guaranteed. I ain't never made $500,000 in 5 straight years of my life, and I made almost 100 last year, and I made 100 a couple years before. I made like 2 years in a row. I made $100,000 a year.
Bless
you. Telling me I can sit at home and do the same thing I'm doing right now on YouTube and keep my regular job and make an extra $100,000 a year.
Oh yeah, that's all day.
I ain't gotta move to Tallahassee.
But you know me, I'm stupid in the head. I'll get a job at FSU and then fuck up their whole offense and get fired.
Y'all can see you doing that. All I gotta do is sit right here
and bury that
same shit and do the same shit I'm doing right now and keep my job and make an extra $100,000 a year.
I can do it for 1 year, man. That's all I can take with.
I'm doing it for 5.
I'll give it that year and we'll go 2 and 11.
I gotta get out after that, man. I can't do
I'm 46. I'm 46. Listen to me. I'm 46. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. I'm still young. I got $500,000 extra in the bank. I done invested in my canes. This is what I could do. I could tell you and Shake to run my CWO shit. I could put so much money in that shit and branch that shit out, do that for 5 years, and when my 5 years up, have a couple million stacked up and sit back and give away ass of shit. If I give away $100,000, that means all these little poor black kids in the hood, I can donate a lot of that money to help build my community back up.
Absolutely.
I ain't giving that money away.
Absolutely.
I ain't giving that money away.
I'm gonna say this is gonna make you mad.
Invest that money into my business.
It's gonna make you mad. You get syndicated by a title or somebody like that, and they give you same big bag or bigger, even bigger bag. So that's my point. Like I said, if I stay, hold on, big bro. If I get in it for a year and I'm be able to sit around and actually do my thing with that shit that they give me, and I'm literally like, this is what I'm doing. By the time I get done with that year, with that fuck shit, again, that shit would be like triple. Cause man, I'm not fucking with them like that. So as soon as I set up everything I need to set up, fuck you, FSU. I'm out of here, man. I can't take more than a year, man.
I have no problem.
I'll be in Jay-Z them face with that shit, man. The whole show syndicated.
I have no problem.
Big sponsors, all that
shit. I have no problem with you doing that. I have no problem with you doing that. I'm making my $500,000 and investing it in my case.
Facts. I understand. It's always more than one way.
Let's all be here. Promise me this. Let's all, God willing, be here this year when we beat A&M.
I can't even get people to comment in the comment section. You telling me?
The hell with them, Zoe.
I want to meet at that stadium.
He told me to turn down
have a real tailgate at that stadium. When they
he told me to turn down $500,000, and my last video made $15. He told me to turn down $500,000.
$500,000 a lot of money, man.
He told me to turn down $500,000.
That's G money. That's G money right there.
5 years. You know what I'm saying?
And my last video made my last video made $15. He told me to turn down $500,000, and
listen,
I can't get people to comment. I can't get people to comment in the comment section. He telling me to turn down $500,000, and it's 25 Miami Hurricane YouTube video makers that gotta try to split up. Man, listen, I'm taking a guaranteed bag, homie.
Gilly and Wallow got 2.3 for their podcast.
I ain't counting their money. Gilly and Wallow, Gilly
that's my point.
Gilly had millions.
So that's
Gilly had Hold on. I'm about to kill you. I'm about to kill you on this shit. I'm getting off. I'm about to kill you on this shit. I'm getting off. Gilly was worth millions. He said Gilly grinded. Gilly was worth millions before that fucking podcast.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He'll tell you
yes, he was. I'm about to pull up Gilly.
Wallow got out and got that deal done.
I'm about to pull up Gilly.
Wallow got out and got that all
Gilly the Kid Network.
Fuck FSU.
Wallow got out of prison and got all that done, homie. He started doing them videos and he got them linked up with the podcast shit.
Listen, I'm about to pull up Gilly Network right now.
I'm telling you, bro, Gilly wasn't eating like that before this podcast shit. All this podcast shit done.
Yo, the podcast shit done open a lot of doors, man.
I'm telling you, bro, these boys
Gilly,
like getting bags from these
companies, They just started this podcast 2 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and they just started to get these sponsors, right? And Gilly the Kid net worth is $3 million. He had at least $1 million.
He didn't have nothing. I'm telling you this, man.
So you telling me he had money?
Well, you know what?
This. He had more money than I could.
The whole Drink Champs episode. Telling these boys,
he had more money. He had more money.
That podcast.
He had more fucking money. He had more money. He had more money
on this one, homie.
Listen to me. He had more fucking money than I got. I ain't turned down 500,000.
I'm telling you what the potential of what you're working with
I wouldn't give a flying fuck. I tell you what, do me a favor.
Syndication, you get syndicated.
Do me a favor. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. Get me syndicated now, Shake.
Once again, we got to work. He pulled me off the bench.
Yeah, but Zoe, you've been putting in the work, man. I know you frustrated, fan, but let me tell you something. As a real fan, dog, you the real deal, and nobody could take your integrity from you, dog. And I know you feel in a certain way, but trust me, brother, there ain't no realer. So just for us that are here with you, we appreciate you, dog.
Do me a favor. Guarantee you, Paul have 500 in his chat tonight and make $10,000, and I made about $40 on the chat.
We gotta get that right, bro.
Go check out Paul's.
I understand what you're saying, dog. I totally understand.
I'm getting off right now. You on that 8? Love you guys, man.
I love y'all, man. Hey, stay safe, Canes family.
Bless.